I cannot even. Alright, I'm sorry I got here late. I'm sorry I did the stream late. Anyways, I threw it. So first I hiked it. And then I didn't think it was gonna happen. And so I threw it. I honestly didn't think this was gonna happen. So I thought he would catch it. No, it bounces off. And he comes, grabs it. And then he starts to run. It's crazy. One more time. One more time. Oink, oink, touchdown. Patton.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here.
That's good, guys.
And it's good.
Squid kick. After that.
Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he finds his tight end, Saleh.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He finds McKinnon, complete.
Punt it.
And this won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Field goal, whatever you call it.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
Oh, my God.
And he will score. Touchdown. Cincinnati.
Oh, my God.
In for the score. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Ooh.
We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block. They block it, they
guys, that was... He just blocked it. Welcome to Pack City, bro.
In that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen.
And I'm also going to be doing Fortnite today, right now, after this stream. But I'm gonna, after this, I'm going to do career mode, so I think I'm going to do Fortnite.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. A nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Shut up. I suggest you be quiet. Because it's 14-0 right now. flag.
They'll run with Coleman on first down.
Offsides.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call. And the
guys, make sure to like and subscribe.
This is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos
Dunlap,
the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the
quarterback.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On 2nd down now, McKinnon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Throw it out. Suck.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. No return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Since the offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Time to revisit what we thought of San Francisco in the Super Bowl here, Charles, as they come back out on offense. They were looking to draw even with the Steelers and the Pats with 6 Super Bowl titles, but that's going to have to wait at least another year. Now, are you still bullish on this team moving
I could have intercepted that.
I absolutely am.
I really could have intercepted that.
It goes against the grain a little bit because typically the team that loses the Super Bowl, it's not just the Super Bowl winner that has a hangover. Super Bowl loser has a struggle the next year as well. I think this team is built to come back and compete for another Super Bowl title.
That's right. Get out of bounds, kid.
Like it. They'll get Weston Richburg back at
That's
center.
right. Get out of bounds.
I think that the running game will continue to get better. Don't be surprised if they actually draft a runner to try and supplement things. They'll increase the receiving core. And I think Jimmy Garoppolo will continue to improve at quarterback. And on the defensive side, they feel like they have a lot to prove because of the way they didn't shut them down.
You're not good, kid.
In 2020.
And I'm not putting this all on Kyle Shanahan, but just for him, how crushing the loss he had as the OC.
It's 14-0. You're bad.
Lead that he loses as the head coach of San Francisco.
He'll be hearing from guys like you and me.
Get out of here.
All year long about those 2 games now. Leads and not doing certain things that we expected him to do, i.e. running the football down the stretch. He'll have all offseason to digest that. But one thing about Kyle Shanahan, very confident in himself. I think he handles these things well, and he'll use it as fuel as well, too.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll get blown.
You were going to make a goal.
Scrimmage back at the 6. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on
3 to 14. I don't know why they're celebrating. 3 to 14.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because
oh my gosh, I'm not going to get himself in it again.
We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
First down, baby.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20.
Get out of here.
Down. First and 10 for Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
First down again.
Getting it inside the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And gets this one to Boyd.
First down. Let's go.
Just brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dalton picked off by another Horned Frog, Jason Verrett.
Let's go.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
Dang it.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And this turns into
let's get a safety. Let's go. Defense is bad, kid.
At some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Okay.
Here we go.
The CC offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can
I want something just like that first down. Let's go.
In the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny United.
No, not
really just think it's a go to him. When I beat in San Francisco, I'm getting 14 to 3 every day. But then I got the safety. Now we're 16 to 3, and now you don't want the neck. Oh my God! And he dropped it.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked.
And I said, sing. On my stream. And a free GSL. And he didn't catch that. And I know that was a bit of a long pass. But he can handle it. I'm gonna pass it to Core. You better catch this, no you didn't. He swiped that out of your hand, but you know,
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several
better stop dropping the balls.
Penalty, why not a penalty?
Oh, you're dumb.
Yeah, I think you gotta let him play.
And I try like that.
If there's contact coming from both sides.
When he dropped that ball, and it was straight down,
Bears are going to get the football.
Third still by cause it's 62-3. And that's all funny, You're gonna get a fumble and an interception.
Offensive and defensive players of the year, offensive and defensive players of the year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the comeback player of the year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want to the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Let's go! Swipe that out of his hand, boy. Swipe that out of his hand, boy.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Garoppolo leads from McKinnon on the draw.
You're not going nowhere. I don't know who you think you are.
Only able to work his way down near the 23. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
4 minutes.
Garoppolo now. Gonna throw deep for
in the second quarter. Bum. I thought he was going to catch that for a minute.
Now it's 4th down.
Come on, this is it.
Windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your back pocket. You force a throw here and get
alright, 6-16. You're still bad, kid. You're 1 touchdown away from me.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl.
Alright. This is going to be a trick play. No, it's not. What am I saying? It's not going to be a trick play. What am I saying? Boom.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it,
did I not just catch that?
The coach saying,
no, don't tell me. Nah. Alright, I'm going green. Boom.
I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
Did you see how hard that all of them collided together? Guys, did you just see that? Oh my gosh. He literally jumped up. What? Caught it. Somehow bumps up. I think he was gonna intercept that. And then here comes Warner. Freaking Warner. And freaking Sean Lentz collides. And he picks me up and then slams me to the ground. I ain't having that. 3rd and 10. Special team.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now.
Alright.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. He'll be taken down, but not working across the field.
With me.
A big play there on the fake field goal. And it'll give him a first down.
Oh, yep. Where's that energy?
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander. On 2nd and 7, Dalton. He completes it to Boyd.
Okay. 31. Okay.
Gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Airing one out for Boyd. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a... And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And trying to push his way forward. I think he's going to be short. And he is short.
Oh my gosh, dude. Why did I go for a run? I should have gone for a pass.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say,
oh, must have thought.
Let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
2-minute warning till it's my ball.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Hey, but, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Oh, no. Don't leave him open.
This man out of the backfield. That's complete. 18 yards, 1st down, Niners.
We always talk about having to read defense.
All right, this is the point where...
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure.
You gotta actually try.
The football before it even got to him for a nice game.
Because it was just being annoying. Alright.
Because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise. It's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that were under pressure and down.
I'm stupid. I just got sacked.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Earth, it is our planet. Mining away. Da 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 da. My diamonds. My diamonds.
Nice completion there for Andy Dalton.
My diamonds.
His games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game.
Hey, shut up.
But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Alright. That play? Okay. Rashi, that's all I heard. Ooh. That could have hurt.
With 5 seconds to go.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to go for Hail Mary. Get.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The final act of the first half. Dalton.
And it's intercepted.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
5 seconds anyway, so true ball.
On this first half of action. And now
Sight. My ball.
We fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting ready to go again. Here's Andy Dalton marching back on the field.
Guys.
And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Malcolm Smith coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Off the bootleg. Dalton.
Bootleg.
Green brings it in. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Move on my way, kid. Block from me, okay?
Here's Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get
That's that block.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Never
Everyone else
mind.
is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Ooh.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then with
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Alright, not bad, little boy.
Garoppolo on first down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. They'll try and power it in with this check.
Alright.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Alright. Chill out.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember. But they come away with 6.
Field goals means they got in range.
Sideline difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
Hail Mary.
The field goal feels like a disappointment.
You're so small. Shut up.
That tells you you're getting it done.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And his pass is intercepted. 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. So, my goodness.
What? Is that retarded? Is that retarded? Oh my God. Whatever.
I thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
There's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, Coleman. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the
Oh my gosh, you had.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
It's all Green's fault.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And a short gain down to about the 33. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just
You're kidding me right now.
A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just
No, you're really joking right now. Come on, get an interception or something.
Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first.
Oh my God! Just hit the ball.
Will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it
hit the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in.
Oh my gosh.
First down yardage. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point.
Oh.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understand who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
That must be one of the new guys.
Pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact...
Oh my gosh!
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
It's one of those games, huh?
End zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
This has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
It's going to be an interception?
They'll bring it back to just about the
Probably.
At the 24-yard line.
Probably. Gosh, kid, like, you're not good.
What they can do here. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now,
Gosh,
the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like
you could probably do something.
Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Just take the damn block for me.
The play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton.
He just checked it down. That's what he did. That's what he did, yeah.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to target A.J. Green that time. And it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh my gosh!
Interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky. Him 7 picks he's thrown in this game.
Fucking dumbass bitch.
6 times since 1960.
Hurry up, put the fucking ball. Like, you're so annoying. Get off me! Gosh!
But when you talk about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a third down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the third they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down.
And that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And Gould is able to put it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm.
And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15. Live, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
He's going to fire one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. So it'll be a change of possession. On the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. It was Nick Vigil there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Garoppolo. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do...
Guys, this could work.
Too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
I'm going to stop passing to Green, because Jones up in
1st and 10.
Green cannot catch.
They'll go back to the air here after the INT.
Why is Sherman right there?
They'll return this ball across.
Oh, my gosh!
7-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant.
Hold up. Oh my gosh.
All game long, the pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, upfield.
Where's that energy? Now!
Cincinnati score. Alex Erickson, 63
Oh yeah.
As these guys are able to pull
What you gonna do about it?
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and nowhere to escape, and he goes down. But he will not get into the end zone, and that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken very short. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the...
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. Defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run back. Backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Dalton up, play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Bosa?
So
Who's kind of who's that's gonna be that?
To go now on second down.
What's up, Bosa?
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but now it's third down.
These people would.
That would have been his third pick in this game alone.
Block, 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 block.
Because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is
look at this, another fake, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
21.
On second and 9, Garoppolo steps away to his left. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Gee, where was he going? A huge loss there. Preston Brown, he's the one who's going to get credit for the sack, and he, like the rest of us, have to be saying, okay. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got to lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction.
Closing in on me.
And that's going to cost us
when I'm feeling down, I stick my head around.
First and 10 for Dalton. And this one's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but I thought the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Get a
Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 5
burn.
at this point. This is third and 10.
Down.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. Stay right where it is.
Here we go.
4 minutes.
Kicking a field goal there, that's
4
a
minutes,
decision that
guys.
could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Did he hear him? I need a pee.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Come on, man. Come on, we need this right here, right here, right here, right here.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off.
Oh my gosh.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Oh my gosh, kid. You cannot catch.
Possibly a turning point.
You cannot catch. It's official. Oh my gosh.
Play action now. Dalton. Oh no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Alright, 3 minutes. Why are you being like this to me, kid?
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball first.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I'll give you everything. Last name if you're not
play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted. And that should do. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time...
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
Don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running back.